I'm Chief Meteorologist Eric Sorensen. Sunshine out there figures as we head into a Monday. I mean, don't just go and yell at them, stay warm tonight. They're sensitive plants. You got to cover them up with a light little blanket. The battleground for heavy showers and thunderstorms still remaining to our south. Severe thunderstorm capable of a tornado 2 miles northwest of Marengo. So let's kind of look at the climatology of this cold weather here that's moving in. We build a ridge to the east, and that puts us in a more favorable spot for severe weather.
Rain wrap tornado means there's going to be so much rain around it, you're not going to see it until it's upon you.
We're forecasting perhaps more than 12 inches. It only takes 11.4 to get us into the top 10. I want to go to the radar picture here first because we still have flash flood warning. Here's the very latest now on an active tornado warning for McHenry County. This goes until 5:30. The good news is it's leaving our jurisdiction here as it's heading through Woodstock, 6 minutes, Hebron, 13 minutes, Wonder Lake, 20, and eventually getting across the border. It does appear that the Weather Service is going to issue this for Walworth County and Kenosha County as it heads in that direction as well. So we'll continue to monitor this. I'm going to go a little bit up close and personal right into the storm here, and you can see where the rotation, it got a little broader since we talked last, right in there. So it's headed right toward the north end of Woodstock. However, it's continuing to move off toward the northeast pretty rapidly. So heading out of the Marengo area through Woodstock and eventually getting up toward Lake Geneva. I want to back up just a little bit. You're saying to yourself, all right, if we've got one tornado warning, do we have anything else? Well, you can kind of see there is one little shower right in here that is developing to the south of Belvedere. So we could see a couple more showers pop up here into the evening hours. However, I'm not anticipating any widespread severe. That right there is the only game in town. So you can see even some large hail being picked up by our hail detection system. And as we track this off to the northeast here with time, notice our future track computer model not developing anymore.
That's not much different than what you wear in here anyway, at least not for footwear.
You know, you never get to see a weatherman's feet, so a lot of times the suit, you know, you can make the flip-flops work. But you know what? This is how you need to dress when you're coming out here to Road Ranger Stadium for the very first game of the Rockford Riverhawks season, because we're not going to see temperatures cool off. A lot of opening days, we get really cool weather here in May, and this is not the case. We're tracking some thunderstorms off to the west. We'll let you know if those can get in here for us tonight. Project Tornado rocking today down at Lincoln School in Dixon. Cindy Calbaum was down there talking to 230 different students there lined up in the gym. In fact, Cindy just got done with the blog entry. She answered Christian's question. He's in Mrs. Palmer's class, so you can go to the weather blog. Tomorrow is going to be a very interesting and a cool day for us as we go to Byron Middle School. It's our first interactive visit where our Project Tornado presentation will be broadcast live on WREX.com. So that means school groups, the schools we couldn't get to, yeah, you can be in your classroom and follow along and interact. You can chat with us live. Our class begins tomorrow at 10 a.m. Go to WREX.com/live to watch and interact. And we'll post this all on our weather blog. You can also download and print the booklet that we're sending out to all of the students. And if you can't make it tomorrow, you're a teacher, write this down. May 11th and May 19th. We've got a special blog entry at WREX.com. You can read more about it if you've got any questions. I'll be around with my email all evening long. Here is the April pattern so far. Of course, deadly tornadoes spawn down into the southeast United States. That's where the atmosphere kind of picks up the moisture, makes a left-hand turn. This is basically what's going to be around for this week. However, next week, things are going to change in a big way. As we get rid of the big ridge out to the west, it kind of settles down. We build a ridge to the east, and that puts us in a more favorable spot for severe weather a little more than a week from now. So it's great that we talk about Project Tornado and tornado preparedness. Everybody really does need to have a plan because it looks like we're going to get more active. Here's the battleground going on right now. Of course, we showed you the video from Cairo, Illinois. Areas that are already seeing record floods have lots more moisture. You see this is just feeding in off of the Gulf of Mexico. On the other side where we live, temperatures are cool, 58 degrees now, but hey, if you think that's cool, look to the north, only in the 30s and 40s across Wisconsin and much of Minnesota. So still a fair amount of sunshine outside right now. We'll call it partly cloudy. Hometown downtown temperatures nearing 60 right now into Rochelle, 58 right now at the Chicago Rockford International Airport. North-northwesterly wind now at 14. However, the winds will relax as we go through the night tonight. 58 our high temperature, and a typical day would be 66 degrees here in the start of our May. Tonight, areas of frost certainly possible. That frost advisory that we talked about earlier remains in effect. 34 the overnight low. Tomorrow, 55. Sun in the morning, then instability clouds will build in the afternoon. In fact, our future track computer model, as we roll through time here by tomorrow afternoon, indicates that we may have enough vertical development to produce a couple of showers, so there may be one or two around. I'm going to keep them out of the forecast for right now because the coverage is going to be very, very low. High pressure builds in. That gives us another chilly night tomorrow night. And then on the backside of high pressure, we start to warm up. Wednesday looks to be a very, very nice looking day. Mostly sunny, highs around 62. Front comes through on Thursday, just a couple of scattered showers, and there may be some thunderstorms in spots on Saturday. That will not be severe. There's not enough instability around. However, here's what we're talking about early next week. Setting the stage for more active weather. Notice the temperatures come up as well, 60s and even low to mid 70s possible a week from today, and it looks like that trend continues. That's going to be something that we talk about here as we go into May. May looks like it's going to turn around from the cool, cloudy April that we've seen.
Yeah, it was really nice this weekend, but that wind was just, whoa.
It took away any bonus points that we would have had for sunshine and warmer temperatures.
I know the sunshine was great, but the wind is whipping us around this weekend.
All right, thanks so much, Eric.
Thanks, Eric.